Hey folks, how's it going? Patrick here from MinnesotaFats. So I was on my way to pick up the wife in Minneapolis from her work, and I have extra time, so I was like, hey, let's go to Mickey's. That was a prior review, but I said I enjoyed it and I was going to go back, and I literally was. But as I'm driving by, I see this place called Neighborhood Cafe, and I'm like, that sounds like something for me. So I'm parked. I'm going to go across the street, and we are literally going to go check out Neighborhood Cafe. So let's see what these guys are all about. Seven to 3.
Yes. Hi, how many?
Just me.
Anywhere on this side.
Sweet, thank you. So here's the Cajun breakfast. It's got eggs, meat, peppers, onions, mushrooms. There's a little bit of everything in here. It's got some cayenne pepper. It's got all kinds of goodness. And then here is the cornbread pancakes, pictured below. The size of the peppers and onions in this thing, and the mushrooms, I mean, this is really good. Letting that melt in there. We'll see how that goes. Neighborhood Cafe. Wow, I'm stuffed. Where to begin? So, I was intimidated by the name. I thought it was, with the whole Cajun thing, I thought it was going to be a lot hotter, a lot spicier than what it actually was. I'm okay with that, because I'm not normally a spicy, hot, sweating profusely kind of food guy. I just want like a little zing, just a little something. Perfect. That's kind of what this was. Honestly, I think it could have used a little more zing. Just a little something. It was good. The lots of meat. Oh my god. Normally when you go to a lot of these restaurants, they kind of skimp on the meat. Bacon was in there, but in my opinion, that is what they skimped on. I found like 2 chunks. So maybe like a 6-inch strip of bacon was cut up to be dumped in there. Aside from that, there was peppers, onions, mushrooms. They were cut pretty large. I don't mind. I know, like, wifey, she prefers things cut up a little more petite. But I guess because then that way it could be filled throughout instead of just like one bite eating. I don't know. I kind of like the big chunks. So maybe that's a guy thing. I don't know. What do you prefer? List it below. The pancakes, I never did a soggy test on them. So they were supposed to come with honey butter. And they did. And she put down a bottle of syrup in front of me, and I did not use one drop. I wanted to taste these pancakes and see what these cornbread pancakes were about. I've had cornbread pancakes or fried cornbread before. Kind of, I don't want to say grew up on it, but we had it a few times growing up, fried cornbread, and I really miss it. I've never been able to find it anywhere really. So it was good. It was good, especially like around the edges. It was kind of crisp. It was nice. I'd say out of 10, I'm gonna say at least 8.5. The service was really great, friendly service. They were on top of things. You know, there was a handful of us there, getting ready to close. I got there just after 2. They close at 3. She was on top of, you know, checking if people want things, filling their drinks. One person was basically done with their meal, and they're like, hey, can we get a side of hash browns? And she's like, sure. Had that whipped up and right out for them, no problem. My total, I'll put that up over there. I think for all the food that I had, that's pretty reasonable, especially down in the cities. You know, usually out in the sticks, we get better pricing, but this isn't bad. It's just after 3. This is my last meal of the day. There's no way I'm going to be able to eat again. This is, it was filling. It was very good. For that price, totally worth it. I should actually split it up into 2, but it's hard to stop when the food tastes that good. So, yeah, good times. You folks take care. Have a very wonderful week, and may God bless.